Hello and welcome back to my trash channel. And today we'll be discussing what's wrong with K-pop fanfic. Today we'll be talking about a Baekhyun fanfic called Lace. I think this fanfic is a very good example on why I don't read EXO fanfics in the first place anymore. I shall go through the plot, the characters, and how I feel about this overall. Also, I will not go through all the characters, only the ones I found important. Now let's get this. This was probably during 2020. Basically, it's about a 17-year-old named Amelia, which is RYN. She gives me white girl character vibes, and if you read it, you will understand why I say that. She's basically the adoptive sister of Baekhyun that he really cared about. Baekhyun and Amelia have a huge age gap of 11 years. The last time he saw her was in America in 2010 to work in Korea. He's now 28 and he is shocked to see his sister at 17 years old at the airport. She has what people call a delicate body with a big chest with a baby girl vibe, favorite color probably being pink. Because of this fanfic, I kinda can't look at pink the same. Over time he gains feelings for her romantically and especially sexually, and it
honestly one of my favorite characters out of this mess from what I read from the 24 out of 43 chapters there. This girl here can't do no wrong, the problem is she's just a bit stupid. They put her through so much for no reason. An abusive family, an extremely abusive grandma, girls taking advantage of her for fun, people sexualizing her body, being drugged twice, and almost being raped. She was really innocent, and now I don't know if I should say she doesn't have it after her and Baekhyun did the devil's tango. I felt that when Amelia was getting taken advantage of, that's when I felt Baekhyun failed her the most. The only moment I was ever mad at her was when she kept going to the people that were taking advantage of her for advice. But I understand she's an innocent fool. Her sweetheart when she was comforting this dude with a broken heart.
I love him, but this pedophile looking ass bitch failed Amelia the moment she came to Korea. From his girlfriend to his fucking grandma, he failed her. He did the fucking bare minimum. Yelling and cursing someone out ain't gonna fucking work. He should have pressed charges on them. And someone should have snitched on him. He basically groomed her. And besides that, he failed her as a brother figure. He knew it was Catherine that was teaching her all that stuff. But he kept letting her around Catherine and going to the bar she isn't allowed to be in the first place. He should have at least learned that when some guy drugged her drink. The way the author made him just as bad as everyone else disgusts me. And the pink kink? Seriously. Why make a room a color that turns—
That's kinda sus though.
This white-ass woman should be on the sex offender list for doing what she did to Amelia. This girl basically groomed Amelia for the fun of it, and her friends were calling her smart for it. From teaching her to masturbate, taking her first kiss, and giving her sex advice. Everyone's saying in the comments how it's hot when it's not. The creepiest thing she said to Amelia was that 17 is legal enough for her. She was the one that exposed EXO's kinks. And I now know that Baekhyun liked the baby girl and daddy thing. And the way she describes Kai, he's basically the male Catherine but with respect and self-control. This woman can fucking kill herself. She harmed Amelia cause she didn't recognize her, and she's mad Baekhyun broke up with his girlfriend. She was treating her like a maid and was pretending to love her. She called her fat by basically saying she couldn't be a bunch cause they don't eat like pigs. This ugly ass woman set her up to be raped and had Amelia in a dress she was really uncomfortable in. But luckily Baekhyun and Chanyeol to the rescue. But guess what Baekhyun did about all of this? He yelled at her. He didn't even press charges on her or forbid her from being at his house when she returned. Honestly, this is just Korea and K-pop featuring a bunch of white people. Like everyone that wasn't a K-pop idol had a white name. It's probably written by some fool to put out their weird fantasies. And the fact this person didn't even bother to put trigger warnings for this is disgusting. Lots of the things in this felt very romanticized, and it's not okay. Of course some people wanna read it and will like it. I'm just letting you know what happens. The only reason why I kept reading it until chapter 24 was because of Chanyeol, Sehun, and Kyungsoo. They have barely pissed me off this whole
Hey, say it again, say it again. Hey, what we is? For lifer.
This has been the end of a rant. I would love to see your opinions and reactions in the comments. Also, please like and subscribe to this mess and I'll give you more. Thank you to the people who understand how wrong this is, and if you don't, well,
Meth, smoking,
the real truth.
dirty living pieces of get off my stage. Get off.
Thanks for watching this video and see you guys next time.
Oh, legend! You see it? You see it? It's legend!
If your hand is holding mine.